Hi everyone, welcome to the first edition for 2020 of our vlog called Inspired Wine. And the name of this vlog or blog is really based on the fact that we're trying to inspire a purpose-filled life. And wine is kind of the things that inspire us, and so we want to use this venue of sharing wine as a way to kind of share each other's purpose and interest in life. And the first topic of the year is going to be, why do we all taste wine differently? So
So today we have with us Kirsten, our office manager, and Brittany, our Parallel 44 taster and lead. And we're gonna all be trying some wine today. So Brittany, take it away.
Okay, so let's start with Vintner's Reserve.
So, I mean, it's pretty common when people get together to say, like, I don't taste the same thing you do, and a lot of people think like there's something wrong, or you just don't know enough about wine. But today we're gonna try to explain why we taste things differently. And there's really kind of three main kind of categories as to how people fall into their experience of wine. And it's kind of simple. It's basically high sensitivity, medium sensitivity, and low sensitivity. So Maria, if you want to explain that in terms of like coffee or chocolate.
Yeah, so high sensitivity, you tend to want cream in your coffee, sugar in your coffee. You might want like milk chocolate, whereas low sensitivity, probably dark chocolate, black coffee, maybe even espresso. So yeah, those might be some indicators of what kind of taster you are.
And the key thing to remember is like it's not a black or white category. It's just you have a sort of tendency to fall into one of those categories, and you can shift over time. And it's not really reflective of your like expertise. It's more of a function of how we're physically constructed. So high sensitivity, people tend to have more taste buds per square centimeter on their tongue than someone with low sensitivity. And it's not that you can't fully appreciate all the different wines. It's just kind of getting a baseline of figuring out how you're physically, your anatomical structure is set up such that you're going to have a desire for certain types of wine.
And I think when you said it was like a continuum, you can go back and forth. I think is that every 3 years your palate tends to change, right?
Right.
Could be.
I was going to say, when you're younger, you might have more taste buds, and as you get older, they tend to get a little numb or old, maybe, and so there could be. Mine are not numb, but. So we're tasting, this is Vintner's. Okay.
So you just said what it means in terms of basically coffee or milk, but for wine, what do you think it means if you're a high, medium, or low sensitivity?
Yeah, so high sensitivity, probably lower alcohol, lower tannins, which is kind of that rough feel on the back end, and sweeter. And then low sensitivity, higher alcohol, more tannins, and drier or less sweet.
So in a word or two for each of you, what comes to mind when you taste this? Doesn't have to be descriptive, just sort of the impression.
Dark fruit, very lush dark fruit is the first thing that immediately comes. That's like the first expression I get.
Brittany?
I was gonna say more of like a feeling, so I was feeling deep to me.
Okay. And I taste the tannins. I like that. I kind of feel the back end of it, kind of that rough feel on the end, and the old expression of it.
Yeah. I get bright and acidic. So
I think the cool thing is there is no wrong answer. That's what we tell customers that come in here all the time. Whatever you taste is really what's happening.
I'm all over the place. Depending on the quality of the wine or what's in the wine, I could go either way. Sometimes I like something very sweet depending on what I'm eating, especially that affects the wines I choose especially. Or if I'm not eating something that might be, in between, or maybe a little heavier tannin might appeal to me more. So I can go either way. I'm really all over the place.
Now that Kirsten mentions about pairing it with food or your cooking, I think that has a lot to do with it for me as well. I'll usually like snack. I don't tend to cook as much with it, but I usually snack with wine. And so that has something to do with it as the pairing of food. But I do like dark chocolate, and I tend to like not the deepest of dark coffee, and I like putting creamer in it, so I would say I was maybe in the middle, medium. So,
How about you, Maria?
I guess I've got those old taste buds, so I'd probably be on the low end. I think bolder wines, higher alcohol, more tannins, black coffee, dark chocolate, so I'd probably be low.
I'm kind of all over the place, but if there's gonna be one wine I'm gonna drink the rest of my life, I'm probably gonna go sweet because I like a lot of flavor. So, then based on that, I guess we should kind of each pick what we view, because we've kind of tasted all these wines before. Based on your level of sensitivity, what wine are you drawn to? So, we'll go through first.
I would say Petit Pearl.
I would say Vintners. I do like Vintners. Or New.
And you, Kirsten?
I prefer Vintners. That out of the three of these, I would reach for that one first.
And I would go with the Frozen Tundra White because it has sweetness, it has acidity, but the flavors really pop for me. So, you know, the four of us, we range from high sensitivity, low sensitivity, medium sensitivity, and we can all find a wine that we like. So that goes for everybody watching. Just because we work at a winery, we're not any more expert at determining what's the best wine. We just kind of are drawn to the wines that kind of match our palate. So, you know, we're really suggesting that you go to tasting rooms and try different wines and figure out where you are so that you can have a more pleasurable experience.
So thank you for joining us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.